The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen nor even touched, but just felt in the heart. Inside every strong woman was a broken little girl who had to learn how to get back up and not have to depend on anyone. Someday someone will come into your life and love you the way you deserve to be loved. Beauty is not who you are on the outside. It is the wisdom and time you gave away to save another struggling soul like you. There is no storm that God won't carry you through, no bridge that God won't help you cross, no battle that God won't help you win. You were never created to live depressed, defeated, guilty, condemned, ashamed, or unworthy. You were created to be victorious. No matter what people do or say, don't you dare doubt your worth or the beauty of your truth. Just keep shining like you do. Beautiful things happen when you distance yourself from negativity. Pray, then let it go. Don't try and manipulate or force the outcome. Just trust God to open the right doors at the right time. Elegance is when the inside is as beautiful as the outside. There are dreamers and there are planners. The planners make their dreams come true. There is a difference between being liked and being valued. A lot of people like you, not many value you. Be valued, stay blessed, happy and healthy always. In life, you will realize there is a role for everyone you meet. Some will test you, some will use you, some will love you and some will teach you. But the ones who are truly important are the ones who bring out the best in you. A stone is broken by the last stroke of hammer. This doesn't mean that the first stroke is useless. Success is the result of continuous and persistent efforts. A finger that wipes away your tears during hard times is greater than the 1,000 hands that clapped for your success. Never laugh at someone's situation because you just never know if someday you will find yourself in the very same position. Respect the old when you are young. Help the weak when you are strong. Confess the fault when you are wrong, because one day in life you will be old, weak and wrong. Coins always make sound, but paper monies are always silent. So when your value increases, keep yourself silent and humble. The most expensive thing in the world is trust. It can take years to earn and a matter of seconds to lose. Only trust someone who can see these three things in you: the sorrow behind your smile, the love behind your anger, and the reason behind your silence. When a train goes through a tunnel and it gets dark, you don't throw away the ticket and jump off. You sit and trust the engineer. Trust God today. No matter how dark your situation, God says you are coming out. The strongest people make time to help others, even when they are struggling with their own personal problems. When God blesses you financially, don't raise your standard of living, raise your standard of giving. If you are helping someone and expecting something in return, you are doing business, not kindness. No matter how big your house is, how recent your car is, or how big your bank account is, our graves will always be the same size. Stay humble. Life is the most difficult exam. Many people fail because they try to copy others, not realizing that everyone has a different question paper. Never waste your feelings on people who don't value them. Keep your distance from people who will never admit they are wrong and always try to make you feel like it's all your fault. Never change your originality for the sake of others, because no one can play your role better than you. Beautiful faces are everywhere, but beautiful minds are hard to find. Apologizing doesn't always mean you're wrong and the other person is right. It just means you value your relationship more than your ego. Treat everyone with kindness and respect, even those who are rude to you, not because they are nice, but because you are. When someone is so sweet to you, don't expect that person will be like that all the time. Remember, even the sweetest chocolate expires. Never hurt your mother. Nothing is more painful than seeing tears in her eyes. All the problems are stuck between mind and matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Life is like a camera. Focus on what's important. Capture the good times, and if things don't work out, just take another shot. The longer you have to wait for something, the more you will appreciate it when it finally arrives. All good things are worth waiting. Every pain gives a lesson, and every lesson changes a person. Waiting is better than forcing things to happen. Silence is the best reply to a fool. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. If you want to be powerful, educate yourself. Without education, there is no future. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Distance doesn't matter when roots of your relationship are strong enough. Never stop trying, never stop believing, never give up. Your day will come. Don't lose hope. You never know what tomorrow will bring. Be patient. Sometimes you have to go through the worst to get the best. Give time some time. Nothing is permanent. Don't stress yourself too much because no matter how bad the situation is, it will change. Never be a prisoner of your past. It was just a lesson, not a life sentence. Don't compare your life to others. There is no comparison between the sun and the moon. They shine when it's their time. Things money can't buy: manners, morals, respect, character, common sense, trust, patience, class, integrity, love. Never forget two people in your life: the person who was with you in every pain, your mother; the person who lost everything just to make you win, your father. When I die, don't come to my grave to tell me how much you love me and how much you miss me, because those are the words I want to hear while I am still alive. Never forget three types of people in your life: who helped you in difficult times, who left you at difficult times, who put you in difficult times. Fact of life: if everyone is happy with you, then surely you have made many compromises in your life. And if you are happy with everyone, then surely you have ignored many faults of others. Understanding is deeper than knowledge. There are many people who know you, but little people who understand you. Relationship is not a degree or diploma to start and finish within 3 years or 4 years. It's a lifetime course, not just to study, but also to feel and love. Some people are the bridges, though they won't accompany you in your journey. They will help you cross a few hurdles. Learn from the nature. Every moment she tries to excel in her appearance. Every time she tries to improve her performance. Sharpen your views and keep looking up like the nature around us. Money is numbers, and the numbers never end. If it takes money to be happy, your search for happiness will never end. A man of wealth has many enemies, whereas a man of knowledge has many friends. Those on board with the Lord always arrive safe to their destination. If you can learn from the worst times of your life, you will be ready to go to the best times of your life. A single sunbeam is enough to drive away many shadows. The winds of grace are always blowing. It is up to us to raise our sail. Never underestimate the power of prayer. One small prayer can change your life dramatically. I just want to say thank you to the few people in my life who have listened without judgment and loved me without conditions. You are so special to me. When your heart is pure and true, God has a way of making sure everything works out in your favor. Your authority extends only to the performance of action. Obtaining or not obtaining the fruit is never within your control. Therefore, don't be one who performs action with a motivate that a specific fruit should be obtained, nor insist on not performing action. The hope for life after death must be separated forever from the behavior control mentality of reward and punishment. The church must abandon, therefore, its reliance on guilt as a motivator of behavior. I do what I do without hope of reward or fear of punishment. I don't require heaven or hell to bribe or scare me into acting decently. Behaving morally because of a hope of reward or a fear of punishment is not morality. Rewards and punishment is the lowest form of education. It has always been the task of formal education to set up behavior which would prove useful or enjoyable later in a student's life. A failure is not always a mistake. Education is what survives when what has been learned has been forgotten. The strengthening of behavior which results from reinforcement is appropriately called conditioning. In operant conditioning, we strengthen an operant in the sense of making a response more probable or in actual fact more frequent. Creative people need time to sit around and do nothing. A busy, vibrant, goal-oriented woman is so much more attractive than a woman who waits around for a man to validate her. Before you came, the world was prose. Now poetry is born. Because my love for you is beyond words, I decided to shut up. There is who loves you quietly and respects you quietly and wishes you privately and walks away when he sees you busy with someone other than him, and his ego restrains him from getting near you and contents himself with the love for the sake of love. And the writing is still to you, with you, about you, because of you and for you. The most dangerous heart disease is strong memory. My lover asks me what is the difference between me and the sky. The difference, my love, is that when you laugh, I forget about the sky. If you want to kill somebody, conquer his heart, then leave slowly and leave them between death and madness. The female doesn't want a rich man or a handsome man or even a poet. She wants a man who understands her eyes if she gets sad and points to his chest and say, "Here is your home country." Don't love deeply till you make sure that the other part loves you with the same depth, because the depth of your love today is the depth of your own tomorrow. A tragedy when a mature mind and a romantic heart are in the same body. ऑनरेबल व्यूअर्स, अगर आप मेरे चैनल को ग्रोथ देना चाहते हैं तो आप इस नीचे दिए गए सुपर थैंक्स बटन को क्लिक करके मेरे चैनल की मदद कर सकते हैं।